The rain in Oakhaven did not fall, it drifted, a heavy, gray mist that clung to the limestone facades of the old quarter like a damp shroud. Julian Vance stood under the rotting scaffolding of the Celestia Theater, his hands shoved deep into the pockets of his waxed canvas coat. To anyone else, the Celestia was a safety hazard, a relic of Victorian vanity waiting to collapse into its own basement. To Julian, it was a living, breathing entity. The hand-carved mahogany proscenium arch, the fading gold leaf on the plaster cherubs, the scent of dust and century-old velvet. It was a history worth saving, even if it cost him his sanity. He heard her before he saw her. The sharp, rhythmic snap of heels on wet asphalt cut through the muffled hum of the city. Julian turned just as a woman stepped under the shelter of the crumbling marquee, shaking out a dripping umbrella. She wore a tailored charcoal trench coat that screamed corporate boardroom, and carried a leather portfolio cradled against her chest like armor. Her dark hair was slicked back by the dampness, highlighting the sharp, uncompromising line of her jaw. "You're trespassing, you know," she said, her voice cool and devoid of greeting. She didn't look at him, her eyes were scanning the cracked facade above them. Julian let out a dry, humorless laugh. "I have a city permit, Ms. Lin. Which is more than I can say for your demolition crew." Maya Lin finally looked at him. Her eyes were an intense, amber-flecked brown, calculating and entirely unimpressed. "It's not a demolition crew, Mr. Vance. It's a revitalization team, and as of 9 o'clock this morning, the City Council revoked your preservation easement. The Celestia is slated for leveling in 3 weeks." The air between them instantly charged, cold and sharp. Julian stepped closer, his shadow falling over her. "Revoked? Under whose authority?" "Your boss, the billionaire developer who views history as a tax write-off." "Under the authority of progress," Maya replied, her voice remaining infuriatingly level despite the slight tightening of her knuckles on her portfolio. "This building is structurally compromised. It's a hollow shell. My job is to ensure the transition is seamless, safe, and on schedule. I suggest you pack up your blueprints and your nostalgia, and leave." "I'm not going anywhere," Julian whispered, the intensity in his voice vibrating in the small space between them. "And neither is this theater." For a fleeting second, Maya's gaze flicked to his mouth, then back to his eyes. A micro-expression of hesitation crossed her face, gone as quickly as it arrived, but it was enough to shatter the cold corporate facade. "We'll see about that," she said quietly. She turned and stepped back out into the rain, leaving Julian alone in the shadows, his heart hammering against his ribs with a sudden, dangerous heat.